If you're feeling overwhelmed, tense, irritable, or mentally exhausted lately, you are not alone. Stress has been quietly becoming a background noise of modern life. Notifications, deadlines, responsibilities, expectations. And most of the time, we don't even realize how tense we are until our body forces us to pay attention. So here's the good news though. Stress is manageable. Today I'm going to give you 8 simple practical ways to lower your stress. Not complicated routines, not expensive solutions, just things you can start doing today. And make sure you stick around until the end, because the last tip is the one most people completely ignore, and it makes a massive difference. So let's get into it. Before we talk about changing your life, let's change your state. Right now, your nervous system might be in a fight or flight mode. When that happens, your breathing gets shallow and fast, even if you don't notice it. So here's a 60-second reset. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. And slowly exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Now do this 5 times. The longer you exhale signals safety to your brain. And when your brain feels safe, your body starts to calm down. Now you can do this before a meeting, before a test, before responding to a stressful message, or anytime your chest feels tight. It's simple, immediate, and powerful. Stress is physical. It's chemicals in your bloodstream, cortisol and adrenaline, preparing you to run or fight. The movement helps your body process these chemicals. You don't need an intense workout. You just need a 10-minute walk, a light stretch, dance in your room. Motion tells your body that we handled it. And when your body feels capable, your mind follows. A huge percentage of stress doesn't come from your life. It comes from what you consume. Endless news, social media comparisons, constant notifications. If you start your day by checking your phone, just letting the world dictate your emotional state before you even stand up. Try this. No phone for the first 30 minutes of your day. Turn off non-essential notifications. And limit the news intake to just once per day. You'll be shocked how much calmer you feel just by reducing the mental noise. You don't need to absorb every problem happening in the world to be informed. When everything feels overwhelming, it's usually because it's swirling around in your head. Your brain is great at generating thoughts, terrible at organizing them. So grab a piece of paper and do a brain dump. So like a brainstorming or journaling, but write down everything that's stressing you out. Big, small, no filtering whatsoever. Once it's on paper, something shifts. Vague anxiety becomes very visible. So visible problems become something you can manage. And manageable problems becomes actionable. You can actually take actions. Clarity reduces the stress more than motivation ever will. Stress multiplies when we think about everything at once. So instead of asking, how do I fix my whole life? Ask, what's one small thing I could do in the next 10 minutes? Send one email, clean the drawer, write one paragraph. Progress creates momentum. And you know what momentum does? It builds confidence. And confidence lowers the stress. Small wins calms the nervous system down. Sometimes stress isn't about tasks. It's about people. If you constantly say yes when you want to say no, your body pays the price. So boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary. You can say, I can't take on that right now. That doesn't work for me. Protecting your time and emotional energy reduces the long-term stress more than any breathing exercises could ever do. Most people try to sleep while still mentally sprinting. So it's like trying to go from 100 to 0 right away, instantly. But instead create a 20 to 30 minute wind down routine. So dim the lights, no screens, light stretching, reading, calm music. Train your brain to associate that routine with rest. Better sleep equals lower baseline stress. And if you ignore everything else in this video, don't ignore this one. Chronic sleep deprivation amplifies stress dramatically. Okay, now this one is important. Stress isn't bad. It's your body trying to help you respond to challenges. The problem is in stress. It's constant stress without recovery. So instead of asking, how do I eliminate stress completely? Ask, how do I recover better? That shift alone can change your relationship with pressure and stress. You don't need a perfect life to feel calm. You need tools. And now you have 8 of them. Check the pinned comment below for the 8 topics that we talked about today on how to lower your stress. And if this helped you, go explore these resources. They're here to support you. Now, reducing stress isn't about feeling better. It's about building a system that gives you freedom. Share this video with someone who might need to hear this, and I'll see you on the next one.